Hey everybody, this is Bob Cargill, and I am here at Christopher's Haven. I'm very, very excited to be here at Christopher's Haven. As some of you know, I will be running the Boston Marathon on April 17th, just 11 days from now, for Christopher's Haven. It'll be the 4th time I've run for Christopher's Haven. I love doing that. I feel so good doing that. 26.2 miles on behalf of kids like Riley. And that's what we're gonna talk to today, Riley and Katie. Katie works here at Christopher's Haven, and Riley is staying here at Christopher's Haven while he undergoes cancer treatment right over here at the Mass General Hospital. So Riley, I want to have you introduce yourself to everybody. Tell us a little bit about your background, where you go to school, that kind of thing, and then we'll talk about why you're here at Christopher's Haven.
Got it. So I am Riley. I'm 11 years old. I live in Connecticut. I go to a school called Hudson Country Montessori, the best school ever.
That's awesome, and you're a smart kid, so I know you were born very smart, but that school must be an awesome school.
Yeah, and not only smart, but super fun as well. I have the best teachers and the best friends.
It's the best of both worlds. Good school, and it's also smart, also a lot of fun to go there. Yeah, excellent. And what about your interests? What do you like to do when you're not in school?
Well, here when students from Harvard come over to study with me. So far, I've done some science sets that I brought along with me.
Okay.
Because I'm really into science.
So you have fun by learning. You love learning. You love education.
And those Harvard buddies, that's what they call themselves, are really nice and fun too.
Okay, that is excellent. And Katie, to your right. How do you know Katie? What does she do here at Christopher's Haven?
She's the what was it again?
Family service manager.
Yeah, the family service manager. Very nice. She works here in the loft usually.
Yeah.
In an office in the back of the loft.
And what do we do in our spare time?
Oh yeah, we talk in British accent to each other.
And we eat snacks together.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, like like Rice Krispie discs with peanut butter on them.
Exactly.
That is delicious.
They're our favourites.
So that gives you a little bit of the vibe here at Christopher's Haven.
It's a really good place.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun is had here. If you have to be here, it's a good place to be, right?
It is the best place to be if I have to be here.
That is awesome to hear. Tell everybody, if you don't mind, in a few minutes, a few quick minutes, about Christopher's Haven. Why is it that you're here? Tell us why you're here. Tell me a little bit about your cancer.
Well, I've gone through a lot of stuff because of my cancer, which we discovered, or actually we really discovered them in July. That's when we really noticed them, and so I've had a few operations. About that, 6 horrible chemo cycles, or in my words, poison cycles, because it feels so bad on your, on your belly. And I've had several medications, like for example, 2 main ones. One called Keppra, which I finally finished the day before yesterday, and one called Bactrim, which I eventually, got allergic to, so I stopped it. Yeah, I got hives in my neck.
Oh, I'm sorry you've had to go through that. What kind of cancer is it that you have?
Brain tumors.
Oh, man.
Oh, and I forgot, one more thing about my cancer that I'm going through now. It's called proton radiation.
Yes, tell us about proton radiation treatment.
They have like huge machines in this proton center. They call them gantries, and even further behind the gantries, which are huge, is the beam shooting machine called a cyclotron. And the beam can only go to one room at a time. There's only one beam.
Isn't it amazing what they can do to help cure your cancer?
And there's also very tight masks they have to wear on your face.
I've seen one of those before. Yes.
With pieces of duct tape with target board drawings on them to show the doctors where they have to aim the beam.
I'm so sorry you have to go through this. Katie, tell us about Riley and the other kids here. He's not the only one here, right?
Yeah. No, we have 9 apartments that families can stay in, and Riley is in one of them, enjoying the apartment and enjoying his little nook and his whole family. And so the other kids, we all get together here in the loft and have fun, and it's just a place where we can have community. And Riley, how does it feel to be in a room with someone else going through the same thing you're going through?
Well, I feel like they, that they understand what I feel and that I understand what they feel.
So that's the goal.
That we
That's perfect,
that we
yes.
basically that we understand how how each other feel.
Right, and
How
so
we
that, and with the parents too, Mom has said the same thing. It's just really nice to be able to have a new normal and to
Yes.
feel normal
Yes.
and to feel a sense of community outside of kind of the craziness that you're going through every day.
Katie, I
Yeah.
hope you don't mind me asking, but I'm going to you.
Okay.
Why are you? What brought you here to Christmas Haven?
So my son, about Riley's age, had a brain tumor as well. Still has a brain tumor, and so we came as guests, and I just couldn't leave. It was such a loving, caring place, and we found the same thing that you are finding, Riley, the community and the love and the support, and it was something I couldn't do without. And so I just kept coming back and finding a way to plant myself here.
That is awesome, and you are such a positive spirit. I told you that from the day I met
Right.
you,
Yeah.
and that spirit, just that positivity radiates throughout these apartments, and especially the loft where we're
It's the
seeing.
magic of the loft that allows for
You
that
are part
kind
of
of
that
stuff.
magic.
Yeah, we
And
all
Riley,
are. Right?
you are a part of that magic.
Yeah.
Let me ask a few more questions, and then we'll wrap up. We only got a couple more minutes. Talk about what you are going to do once you leave Christmas Haven. Tell us about your goals and ambitions and plans for the future.
Well, when I leave in Boston, for now, my biggest ever goal right now will be being forever done with my cancer, and forever defeated the cancer.
That
and,
will be the case.
Yep, and I also want to have continue to have a good life.
Yep. You're
and,
gonna have a great life.
Yeah, a much easier life than
Yes.
this particular
You shouldn't
year.
have to deal with this. You shouldn't
Yeah.
have to deal with this. It's unfortunate, but thankfully we have great hospitals and a great place like Christmas Haven
Great
to stay.
apartment
Yep.
buildings.
Yep.
Great apartment buildings is right.
Well,
And then after that, what's your big goal? What is this? What has this given you for a
Well, the cancer has made me see another big goal. I want to be a scientist when I grow up.
yes?
that is awesome.
To, for
And
example,
you're gonna
replace
be the best.
chemo. Yeah, to, for example, replace chemo. Make inventing a way that people can go in your body without operating you, for example.
That would be phenomenal, and I know
Oh.
you'll do that. Anything you want to do, you will do. I know that.
And there's also painless needles that I want to invent.
That would be great.
Painless.
We'd
Keep
all
making the
love
list
that.
longer and longer. You're gonna check
Oh,
things
and
off.
a non-shaking silent MRI machine. That would be better for everybody. They are so shaky and noisy.
Riley, thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry you have to be here at Christmas Haven, but if you have to have cancer and be treated in a
Yeah,
Boston
if I have to
hospital,
have
this is the
this
best
is
place
the best
to be,
place
right?
ever.
Katie, thanks for your time.
Yes, no problem. Thank you for all you're doing.
You're most welcome. I
Yes.
love doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Give.classy.org/Bob Cargill.